Welcome to Inside Nguyen. I'm Nguyen. Thank you for your watching. A school without waste is expectation of teachers and students in generation. In recent years, many schools across the country has responded to the movement with a zero waste campus with many diversified activities. Nguyen Province also actively responded to this movement. The purpose of these activities not only to build zero waste schools, but most important, train student awareness of environmental protection. On today's program, we have talked with Dr. Trương Thị Ánh Tuyết, lecturers of Advanced Program, Universities of Agriculture and Forestry, THÁNG Universities. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure to join the program today.
Accompanying with Zero Waste Campus from May 2020, we would like to inform the implementation of the program in Nguyen and share its effect in schools.
Let me explain a little bit about the zero waste. So zero waste campus, what is that? Of course, is no waste. So the term means that no waste to be sent to the landfill or to the incinerator, because in this concept, all the waste to be considered as the resources. And that can be reused, recycled, and can turn into the revenue for the consumer. So the zero waste campus nowadays have been adopted in many countries, and especially have become popular in the campus, for example, in the US, Australia, or in Europe. The project has been with a view to bring the zero campus to Vietnam and change the awareness of young people. So we have bring the project to the 3 schools in Thailand, including Nguyen High School, Phú Lương High School, and Vietnam Upland High School. And the project, at the beginning, when I talked the idea with the school managers, I got received because all the school managers received it with very enthusiasm, and they are very support for the project.
From the sharing, it is very meaningful program. So you can tell me the detailed activities of this program in schools.
Okay, so the project has 3 phases. The phase 1 is working with the school to ensure that we get the support from the school, because all the activities of the project are designed to use the participatory method. So it means that all the activities must get participants, get engagement of the teachers, students to join in the project. And to get that commitment of the school managers, we had a kick-off meeting, and all the schools had signed agreement to join in the project, and they went support for all the activities of the project. And after that, we did the survey or the assessment of the current situations on the waste disposal in the school, in each school. So we calculated how many waste have been disposed a day in each school, and what type of waste are often found in those schools. From that status, from that situation, that we can build some of the plan for the school to achieve the goal that we set at the beginning. So that is the phase 1, and in the phase 2, the phase 2 is the increasing the awareness. So we did training for the teachers and for the students to know about how to waste classification and how they can reuse, reduce, and recycle the product. Especially with the teacher, we will also get them integrate the activity to the lesson plan, so that we can keep the long-term and the sustainability of the project even after the project ends. And in the last phase, we will provide the bins for all class. So each class will receive the different bins. We can have them to separate waste in the different types, including the recycled waste, organic waste, and the other waste. And at the end, we will have the conference for all of the schools in Thailand City and the different cities in Northern Marginal region to share the experience and share the model to the school, to other schools.
Thank you. through the three phases, the Zero Waste campus will come true in the near future. I know that before Zero Waste campus starts, universities of agriculture and forestry, Nguyen University, built first models of a Zero Waste University campus in Vietnam. Is that the first result to implement Zero Waste campus?
Yeah, exactly. That in 2017, we received a fund from the Australian Award for the project called Zero Waste Campus. And this is the first project that brings the term Zero Waste Campus to the university in Vietnam. And the project that got the successful results from raising awareness for students and staff, and also create an environment for the campus. So based on the successful of the project, we have been implement that concept, bring that concept to the high school. However, the project have changed a little bit to suitable with the situation, the condition of high school, especially that we're working more with the school government, the school manager, to set up the policy or mechanisms to monitoring or encouraging students to join in all the activities of the project, and also to change the habit of the student.
So in your opinion, which difficult in implementing Zero Waste campus?
When we started the project, there's a lot of things come out in my mind because you all know that there's a lot of the educational program, environmental education programs, environmental campaign already did in Vietnam and also in Taiwan. But how the effects of that program when it ended, that whether it can keep working. So I keep thinking that how I can avoid the trap of this project, because many projects that after it ended, this doesn't work. So I just thinking that what is the best way, what is the best approach to maintain and to keep the sustainability of the project. So we think that the commitment of the project will be the commitment of the school, and especially from the managers, is really important to have the success of the project. So to make it success, we need to work with the school to find out that what policy, what the mechanisms that we can set up to help students to shape their habits, and they can change their attitude based on the policy or the regulations of the school. Because if we educate only, just only some of them will think and change their mind, but in the large scale, it cannot have a good.
With the meaningful program in the near future, I hope that all people can understand waste is the resources. So what do you want to send the students who will join Zero Waste campus?
Okay, so when we start this project, the first thing I just want to send to students, the main message, the take-home message to all students in Taiwan and in all the students that in the implemented school, that as I said at the beginning, we're changing the mindset that waste is not the waste. Waste is the resource, and we should be respect all the things that we have and try to find out how we can reuse them, how we can recycle them and create a new product from those we have. So share what we have, that is the resource. So yeah, that is really the main message that I want to send to students, because all the things that we have, this consumes a lot of energy. So if we know how to conserve energies, it's way conserve and protect our environment.
Thank you for your participation today. I hope that we make Zero Waste campus become the truth in the near future. That's all for today. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye and see you next time.